Important for you to have a group of people who are honest, to tell you, to encourage you, of course, when you're doing things that are good. But if you get off base, it's really important for you to have someone to say, hey, I think you're going too far.
My parents didn't talk a lot, and so I'm not a talker. My wife, she's a talker. So I'm more so a listening, but to the ladies out there, if you don't express your opinion in a compact manner, men have a tendency to remember what you said the first, nothing in the middle, and a little bit at the end. And then you say, do you understand what I'm saying? Well, after 45 minutes, so
something that we practice actually is repeating what we understood the person to say back to them, just so that we can first clarify that we're understanding what's going on. So, I don't know, do you want to elaborate more on that?
No, that's a good point. I think that definitely when you repeat what somebody says, it kind of breaks down that wall of me understanding what your point is when we have a disagreement. So I think that's a great point. And I think another piece is, I'll say more for the guys than anything, is to kind of be that first person to talk. Because a lot of times you might have a disagreement and you don't want to say nothing. You don't want to be in the same room. You don't want to be around a person for those moments. But somebody has to be the first person to talk, or be the first person to actually communicate. Like say, okay, all right, so how do you feel about what we just talked about? Or, break that barrier, because you're going to have disagreements, but to get back on the same page, somebody has to be the first person to step up, or else you spend a day without talking to somebody, and we don't do that, so.
They don't do that.
Valuing each other above yourselves and putting their interests above your own, and that's a discipline. It's like a muscle you have to build up, being able to do that. And there's going to be times where you don't want to do it and you don't feel like you have the strength to, but it's very much a get what you want and you'll get what you need kind of thing, because it's in the nights where she's crying and she was having flashbacks and this and that I just had to put aside, like, hey, I'm not going to get to watch the game tonight because my wife needs me.
I'm really intimidated by the Christian dating world. I've done these things in my past that I'm shameful of. Like, are you going to accept me? Is anyone going to accept me? Type of thing. We had those conversations, and he was like, he just took all the pressure off of me, and he was like, you love God, I love God. Like, we're going to keep him at the center of our relationship, whatever it is, whether we just stay friends, whether it progresses. Let's just keep him at the center. And like something he just kept telling me was, let's just keep figuring it out. Like, what works for us.
Previously, I was that person. Like, I have this together. I grew up in a Christian home. I went to Christian schools all my life. I know the Bible. I need you to be on my level in that regard. And God doesn't look at any of us that way. Like, we have to give ourselves grace, but we also have to give other people grace. And if your expectation is so high that you're weeding out 98% of the population, then you're putting yourself in the hole that you've created.
Being a Christian male, usually the conversation goes to step 10, right? You think you're gonna marry her? I'm like, I haven't even met her yet. I'm not even sure I know her name yet. But it's like, I think making sure to have that set boundary as well of learning how to effectively engage in friendships with people of the opposite sex, right? In a way that is edifying to them, right? But also keeping that boundary set for you. And that's something I'm still learning.
I just thought today was really, really awesome. I had went to the panel last year and I got to hear from different people, and to come back this year and just see everybody, and people were at different parts in their relationship. Some people had been married for such a long time, some people were newlyweds and singles, and just to have people talk about how to build your relationship up from a spiritual perspective, it was just nice to hear. And just to come to an event like this and get spiritual nourishment and meet people who are looking for the same thing as you, I just really appreciated it, and I just got so much out of it today. And it just kind of like, there's parts when they were talking about like love and the things to look for in a relationship that almost made me tear up, because you could see like the love of some of the people that were on the panel. I was just really grateful for it.
And if you don't mind, can you say your first and last name?
Sure. My name is Dominique Elliott.
All right, and we're good. Action whenever you're ready.
My name is Coco Callahan, and this is my third year actually attending the Love is event, and I feel like they get better and better every year. It's just so evident that it's so Christ-centered, with Renee and her whole team, with the people that they pick for the panels, with the questions that are asked, with the people that are brought into the room. It's just so helpful, so much wisdom, and I really feel like it's helped me in the past 3 years in my relationships, being single, and I definitely take some of the things to heart and use them when I do get married.
And just whenever you're ready, talk.
Okay, this is my second year at Love Is. Drove 6 hours to come, and it's just, Love Is always dope. I love all the advice that we get from the different panelists, the married couples, the singles. It's always just loads of knowledge. So,
and I had a great time. I learned a lot. As a single woman, it was a lot of educational things that I can take back from this, but also for someone who had this conversation with other singles last night, it was just heartwarming to hear the advice that was given tonight.